they had like kids Bible study while the grown folks was in the main. I remember reading that and then actually seeing it like visually.
The old
Moses,
one,
the Moses, the original one, Charleston Heston,
that's actually
one,
good. Yeah,
that one is.
They used to play that all the time around Easter, didn't they?
It's probably gonna be airing in a couple days. Yeah, that one. Passion of Christ.
I was gonna say that.
I only seen it once though. I could.
And then like my regular favorite movies. Definitely, you took one of mine. Coming to America.
Okay.
That's like classic. Like the Munda. Life. I like Life. That's
what you know about that?
Just the comedic timing of those two, man.
It was just hilarious.
You gonna eat your cornbread?
Yeah,
just a hilarious movie. And then there's just some of the most like household black comedic actors all in one film,
all
like
in
that.
one. Yeah.
And everybody, you saw everybody's different personalities.
Yeah,
it was just crazy.
You know what's crazy? We don't see as many great comedies as they used to back in the day. You know, it's not too many. You know, you see other genres that's pretty good, but when you look at like when the last time you guys seen a really good comedy?
I think the standards for comedy have changed so much
because
of social media.
Yeah.
All the skits and all
Because you remember the Harlem Nights. We remember the Harlem Nights. I mean, come on, everything was funny. Yeah. It's like now it's like.
I mean that. You see a lot of social media personality, a lot of social media comics, and they say it's different than being a stage comic. When you transition to be a social media comic and actually being on that stage, a lot of them crash and burn. You know, so
and being able to carry a film
exactly
and just be, you know, like because a lot of stuff they do on film is improv, like in life, and a lot of stuff was just off the cuff. And Eddie Murphy, and Arsenio, and all these people, they just naturally funny. So I think the standards for comedy have changed so much. That's why we don't really see great comedies anymore.
Hey, my top three, I'm gonna say Not Easily Broken.
Oh, that was good.
Yeah, with Morris Chestnut, Noah. With Russell Crowe, Noah, that hit me. And I'm gonna say my third one, as far as a Christian film, I would say, I'm gonna say Passion of the Christ.
Yeah,
Passion of the Christ. Yeah. Now my top three movies of all time, man, that's Shawshank Redemption. I love Shawshank Redemption. Morgan Freeman, great. Forrest Gump. I would say Michael X, but you already said that one, so I'm gonna switch it up. I'm gonna say, man, there's so many good movies.
Training Day.
No.
That's classic too, though.
That's a really good one. I'm gonna say, what's that movie called? Have you guys ever seen?
Who's in it?
I'm gonna say Scarface. I'm gonna just give it to Scarface because it's so many. As I was gonna say, Dead Presidents with Lorenz Tate. That was a good one too.
Yeah. You asked the question. That's why we was looking at you.
It's so many movies. I'm such a movie buff, man. I can watch movies all day, man.
You almost have to do top 20.
You could have went in the bag, like when you said Waiting to Exhale, you could have went into that bag. And
that 90s bag was crazy.
All those movies.
Oh, that 90s bag was incredible. Yeah. That's a fact.
But why is it... have you noticed with films, before we segue to the next one, it seemed like people took their time more with movies back in the day. Like it was more... Now like Tyler Perry, you can do a movie in 11 days and you're done.
The streaming services, man.
Yeah.
The streaming services have killed it because it's... And these machines need more content. So these people are just popping them out.
So it's not as deep and as detailed as...
You know, filmmaker would take years before he did another film. And now it's just like back to back. If I don't, I'm going to get lost in the shuffle. So I got to just keep doing movies.
And then a lot of originality has gone too. A lot of stuff that's being remade over.
And that's why people get mad. Like they're trying to do, it was on Facebook, like they were trying to do New Jack City. And it's like, why?
I forgot about that one.
You know what? New Jack City. So it's
Boys in the Hood?
Yeah.
John Singleton?
Yeah, Boys in the Hood, all of that, Sugar Hill, Friday. Like all the Fridays. So it's like, they're trying. That's why people get upset when they try to do the remake.
Now I saw one show the other day that they just put on Hulu. Y'all probably too young for this. New York Undercover, Dick Wolf.
What? What?
Y'all probably don't even know about that. Y'all don't even know about that.
Keon, hold on. You're the youngest one in the room.
Thank you. You are the youngest. Like,
V, I got this.
Thank you.
I know because New York Undercover used to come on right after Living Single.
That's right.
Yeah.
On Fox.
You remember that, Fred? You know who Dick Wolf is?
Of course, Law and Order is my show. Absolutely. Come on, talk to me.
What we talking about here?
Yes.
So
I just tried y'all. I really
do that. I can't stand when he do that with music,
movies,
all that. Like we older than him. And a little bit fresher than you too. So we don't know.
Talk to me.
That's what we doing. That's what I still love you though. Man, that's good, man. Let's go ahead and segue to hot topic, stinking mess of the day. Now, Fred, let me explain this to you. So, hot topic, hot mess of the day. Any trending topic that's going on in social media or in the world, we talk about it. We give our opinion. All right. So, go ahead and segue over to you, Hafiz.
I know we're talking about Christian dating. There's something trending with the standards and how everybody, wants a particular type of man or woman. Poly relationships are slowly trending. And so R&B crooner Neo has been called out. He's gotten some backlash because he's currently in a polygamous relationship. So he has now introduced his other girlfriend or partner to his children. Like he's basically letting it be known. He's being honest up front that, letting his kids know that I have more than one girlfriend, one partner. Okay. Now here's the flip side of it. His ex-wife or baby mother, she's displeased with this.
Crystal?
I think it is. Yes. Mm-hmm. So, I mean, I would just kind of want to hear y'all takes on it. Is this too much? Is he okay with being honest? My thoughts on that was like,
and he got 4 girlfriends to reiterate.
4 girlfriends. Okay. 4 girlfriends. And he's being honest, letting his children know, but his ex-wife, baby mama, she's
I understand both sides. I understand a man being honest, and he don't want to keep any secrets. He just want to put it out there, for his family and everything. Say, look, this is the man I am. This is what I'm standing by. At least I'm not hiding it. At least all love and respect. But I also understand where the baby mama's coming from. What kind of message are you sending to the children? They seeing this different woman. What kind of message are you putting in their head? So I can kind of see both sides. Do I agree with it? No. But do I respect the fact that he was honest enough to just say, hey, I'm living my truth. This is what I am. Here we go. I respect it.
I'm like, how the hell does he have time?
Why are you pause like that?
Because how does he have time? You got 4 women, different personalities. He can't, he's giving them like the bare minimum or like 20, 50. There's no way they're getting all of you. You're spread thin. 4 women? I ain't even talking.
They're interested in his lifestyle. Like I said, you might see
and
more of that.
And he ain't no
trending.
looker either. So, and he's short. So obviously it's because of the money, like you said.
His bag,
and the lifestyle, because he probably sing to them at night.
Probably
because
does.
something's not adding up, and it's how they value themselves. But Hafiz is funny because you said it's so hard out here these days that some people are just like they just trying to make it.
They're just trying to make it.
They're trying to survive. So some of them are in two out of 4 is survival mode.
They probably are in survival mode. It's like this is the type of man I desire.
Yeah.
If I have to share this man
with 3 other women,
that's just probably what I got to do right now.
Yeah. I agree with you. I do respect him because the kids are gonna see it on social media anyway, or probably hear about it from friends or whatever. Yep. So you would want that to come from them. But as a mother, especially how I know she's probably worried what is he putting in the head for his sons, because you guys do emulate a lot of what y'all see with your dad.
Absolutely.
Man.
So that is big. So she's probably like, wait a minute, even though you decide to do that, like, come on. So, I can see the motherly side of that.
Yeah, I agree. I saw a little piece on when he was talking about this, and I seen a little piece. But the thing he was saying was, "Hey, man, I'm upfront.
Yeah,
I'm honest.
Yeah.
So then that ball is in that young lady's court to be able to say whether I want to put up with this or not. Right now, as far as the kids though, because I do think that has to be. You have to take that in deep consideration. You know what I'm saying? Because these kids are going to grow up thinking that this is a healthy, functional, I hate to use the word normal, but a normal traditional relationship.
Right.
You know, and I think that could be problematic.
Very.
But then again, outside looking in, you know, I don't know how Neo handled his business.
Right.
He could be 10 toes handling his business like a man as a father. But from the outside, I just wouldn't want to send that message to my boys. Right. Personally.
Yeah. I guess
and because you have boys.
3.